Good morning, beautiful people around the world, and welcome to Obinwannem English News Update. My name is Promise, the news presenter. On our news update this morning, the 11th day of July 2024, man caught trading human parts for 600,000 naira in Abuja. The Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command has arrested a man for allegedly trading human parts in Abuja. Nuhu Extra, a resident of Goza, Kipi Village, Lube, was caught with a human skull and bones on July 9, 2024, at about 9 p.m. by operatives from the Ido Police Division. According to the police, Extra was found with the human remains while hunting in Kuji and intended to sell them for 600,000 naira. The police public relations officer, Josephine Ade, confirmed the arrests and urged residents to be vigilant and report any suspicious activities. She said the suspect, Nuhu Extra, stated that he picked up the human skull and bones from the bush while hunting in Kuji. He intended to sell them for 600,000 naira. Naira depreciates to 1,560 naira per dollar in parallel market. The naira yesterday depreciated to 1,560 naira per dollar in the parallel market from 1,535 naira per dollar on Tuesday. Similarly, the naira depreciated to 1,561.98 naira per dollar in the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange Market (NAFEM). Data from FMDQ showed that the indicative exchange rate for NAFEM rose to 1,561.98 naira per dollar from 1,532.58 naira per dollar on Tuesday, indicating 29.4 naira depreciation for the naira. Consequently, the margin between the parallel market and NAFEM rate narrowed to 1.98 naira per dollar from 2.42 naira per dollar on Tuesday. We will regulate price of imported foodstuffs, federal government. The federal government has said food items to be imported into the country in the next 150 days will be subjected to recommended retail price to bring down the high cost of food in Nigeria. This came on a day the lawmaker representing Borno South Senatorial District, Senator Ali Ndume, alleged that the food crisis in the country was further worsened by the fact that President Bola Tinubu was not accessible to be advised by lawmakers and even cabinet members. Recall that the government a few days ago suspended import duties and taxes on food items such as rice and wheat, among others. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kari, who disclosed this on his X, formerly Twitter handle, yesterday said, having suspended duties and taxes on food items, the federal government will take a step further to subject items to be imported to what he described as the recommended retail price. He also assured that the prices of food items in the country will crash in the next 180 days and pleaded with Nigerians to be patient with the government. Labour meets Tinubu today, insists on 250,000 naira minimum wage. The Nigerian Labour Congress has said it would press for 250,000 naira minimum wage during a planned meeting with President Bola Tinubu at the State House, Abuja, on Thursday. The head of public affairs of the NLC, Benson Ugba, said Labour would insist on its 250,000 naira proposal during the session with the president. We are going to the table with a demand of 250,000 naira, even as the high cost of living has since moved up. We have been very reasonable and patriotic, Ugba told our correspondent. Labour leaders were invited to a meeting with the president in furtherance of Tinubu's promise to hold more consultations with stakeholders on the minimum wage. The proposed meeting is coming about a month after the president said in his Democracy Day speech on June 12, 2024, that an executive bill on the new national minimum wage would soon be sent to the National Assembly for passage. On June 25th, the Federal Executive Council, chaired by the President, stepped down deliberation on the new minimum wage memo to allow for more engagement with stakeholders ahead of the planned executive bill. Still on our news update this morning, Supreme Court decides federal government suit against governors today. The Supreme Court will today, Thursday, deliver judgment in the suit instituted by the federal government against the 36 state governors of the Federation on Local Government Autonomy. The suit filed by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi SAN is seeking full autonomy and direct fund allocation to the 774 local governments in the country. It is praying the apex court to make an order that funds of local governments being run by caretakers appointed by governors instead elected chairman and councillors should be withheld. But the 36 states represented by the attorneys general opposed by suit on various grounds, including that the Supreme Court lacked jurisdiction to entertain the suit. A 7-man panel of heard the suit on June 13 and had reserved judgment. While Fagbemi represented the federal government in the suit marked SC/CV/343/2024, the state governors were represented or lawyers. The Supreme Court to the AGF on its part asked the apex to grant all the reliefs sought by the federal government and grant the local government full autonomy as the third tier of government in Nigeria as stipulated in the 1999 Constitution. Nigeria's Women Affairs Ministry offers 1 million naira reward for capture of man accused of sexually abusing 3-year-old daughter in Anambra. The Ministry of Women Affairs, headed by Minister Uju Kennedy Ohaneze, has issued a statement offering a 1 million naira reward for information leading to the arrest of Magnus Obinwannem, 62, who is alleged to have sexually assaulted his 3-year-old daughter. The ministry's move aims to facilitate his capture and bring him to justice. The announcement was made by Grace Njoku, Head of Information and Public Relations at the ministry, the news agency of Nigeria reports. According to Minister Kennedy Ohaneze, the ministry received a distressing report alleging that Obinwannem, a resident of Onitsha, Anambra State, had been molesting his young daughter. Upon learning of the accusations, Obinwannem reportedly absconded, evading authorities' attempts to apprehend him. The minister emphasized the uncompromising stance of the Bola Tinubu's administration against child abuse and molestation. She assured the public that the government is committed to swiftly prosecuting the culprits to serve as a strong deterrent to potential offenders. With this, we've come to the end of our news update this morning. A massive thanks for listening to Obinwannem News Hour. Please do ensure to follow Obinwannem Media platform to be updated anytime we come live. My name is still Ubo Promise. Please do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.